Out here late night gardening again. The overwinter greenhouse. A little project here. So basically I had a bunch of weeds growing up front here. I had to pick them off, most of them anyway. Yeah, they were going crazy. They were doing really well. So I made a couple of additions. And basically right here you got an air pump industrial. I've had that all along. It goes down there under the water to a ceramic airstone which has nanopores. It's quite pricey, but what it does is it creates very small bubbles which aerate the water more efficiently than a normal one. Then we come up here. This is, like I said, it's an industrial air pump, but it also creates a vacuum which I've attached to this tube. This is my intake tube. It runs up, it goes around back there up to this above this 70 watt HID. This is a high pressure sodium. 70 watts, not very much power, about the same as a regular light bulb, but it's not really flashing either. It might appear that way on camera, but something I added for some extra light. And up above there, this is a fresnel lens, and what this does is it focuses sunlight in a tight beam like a giant magnifying glass. It's capable of melting pennies and producing about 1200 degree Fahrenheit temperatures in bright sun. So I've got that focused on a solid aluminum heat block that's right above that light there, and this intake hose goes to that heat block, or heat sink if you will, and that air is drawing off not only the heat from this light but also from that heat block. So when the temperature goes up in the daytime, it draws that hot air and then it puts it underwater there, which in effect heats the water, and that's what I'm looking for. I'd like to get this water temperature up. I had a 300 watt heater in there for backup, and that was working pretty good. It would only come on when it got negative, but it got flooded last time I filled it and I didn't realize it. And I noticed the temperatures were pretty high, running like 70, 80 in the day, but today I came out when it was sunny. It was 130 something degrees in here, 138 I believe. So yeah, I'm lucky that these plants didn't die. I don't know if that was the true air temperature or if the humidity had thrown it off, but it was very humid in here also. So needless to say, I got rid of that. That was a big waste of energy. And I've gone over to this system of heating the water, and it's not only that, but I also have this, it's hard to see because the temperature change has made it foggy, but there's a 7 watt water pump down there that pumps water. Normally I have it just shooting out the top and then spilling down over the rocks. That's a biofilter. But what I've done is I've ducted the water up through this clear plastic tube. This is high temperature. Not that it matters because it's moving quite a bit of water through there, and it goes up and over through that heat block, that same heat block, and back down and around, and it drains out right about there, as you can see it putting into the water there. And what that does is it aerates the water, but it also heats the water as it goes by that light. So it's got a dual function. Now, looks like the wheatgrass is doing really well. Took out that dead plant from the alley. Only one little shoot of it survived, and it's not doing very well, but I'm pretty sure it'll come back, so we'll see. Then we got our little floating garden down here. That's a thyme plant and a little well, that's a foam drink holder made for a swimming pool, but it works good for a floating plant. And then there's the thyme, and there's also parsley or cilantro, I'm not sure, but it's doing really well in there. I've got some starters over here, but basically I got all my starters going inside, and they're gonna go right around here and over here on a little platform out over the water, and then down in here. And that's where I'm gonna start my garden plants for the year. They're just inside, just barely started. So me and the boy planted those. So I guess until next time, that's about it.